Yes, hi.
Hi.
I would like to order a large pizza, please. No. Could you deliver it, please?
Okay. What's your address?
My address is.
Hello?
For some reason, my notes aren't showing up on the keynote, so spontaneity. Oh, there they are. My name is Ray Mancini. I am a designer. I am also a stutterer. It's not polite to finish people's sentences, but it's okay. If you want to finish it now, you can. Same word I blocked on before. We can all say, stuttering is a communication disorder that affects 1% of the world's population. There is no known cure. Aside from the physical manifestations, in my case, blocked words, one more time, stutterers often have long-term emotional and social anxieties towards speaking and interacting. Speech therapy is the main treatment for stuttering, yet only a small number of therapists are trained to treat adult stutterers or their anxieties. And many therapies are just one size fits all and not tailored to the individuals. About 2 years ago, I had been frustrated with my own traditional therapy and began to videotape myself to understand and to possibly improve my fluency. I started a blog and shared it with friends. When I began my thesis, I realized that what I was engaging in was very similar to the processes I use as a designer. So could design thinking offer a new way to facilitate improvement for stutterers? I began to research the methods of top design thinkers like IDEO's Tim Brown and the University of Toronto's Roger Martin. By combining this research with my own experiences as a stutterer, I created a process I call the Redesigned Stutterer. This is not a new therapy, but a framework that I can work on alone or with a traditional therapy. This three-stage, 9-step iterative process allows a stutterer to observe their speech using video in a specific stuttering situation, much like tonight, brainstorm with peers through blogs and social media, and quickly prototype experiments to improve their fluency. It is a way to gain control over something that is often uncontrollable. My first test of this process came from an unlikely event, my first thesis in progress presentation. during my final class rehearsal, I sadly realized that it would be unlikely that I would be completely fluent for my presentation. A classmate who had been observing me all along thought that for every time I blocked, I make a mark on a piece of paper for all to see. With this insightful solution, my presentation was a success. I stuttered less, and the presentation became a real-time case study for the audience. After that milestone, I embarked on an experiment to improve my fluency using my process. In discovery, the goal is to observe a specific stuttering situation and brainstorm ideas with a group of peers on how to improve it. I tape myself making short phone calls to stores, asking 2 simple questions, and then noting some consistent data points and thoughts. I even scored them. In experimentation, stage 2, the goal is to take one strong idea from the first stage and observe it in action over time. I again taped myself making the same type of calls, but used a slower rate of speaking and shared the results with my community. In the final stage, I found that this slower rate had merit and tested it by making more elaborate phone calls. This time, though, I had only moderate success due to other variables, like anxiety, which could be improved by repeating my process. Overall, I gained new insight and control into my stuttering and discovered a new technique to continue using and evaluating. Looking forward, I envision an online community forming around this shared process that would provide inspiration, ideas, and support amongst its members. Data gathered from this community could be used by researchers and therapists in a myriad of ways. In conclusion, the Redesigned Stutterer shows that design thinking can create a new interdisciplinary approach towards improving the lives of stutterers. Thank you, and thank you for your participation.